have 2 or 3 days of this kind of chaos, of people screaming at the top of their lungs outside a school that read a book with one sentence in it that said, yeah, guess what? Families can include 2 moms and 2 dads. By the way, one of the little girls sitting at my knees said, I have 2 mommies. The little boy on my other side said, I have 5 grandmas. The idea that there are different kinds of families. The people screaming out at the streets, they didn't get a chance to find out about that because they made a decision based on hearsay. I want to be very, very, very clear. Nobody has to accept me. I'm not looking for your acceptance, but you better treat me the same way you treat everybody else. That's how we live in this country. You don't have to love me. You don't have to like me. You can think I'm the devil incarnate, but you better treat me like a decent human being because that's how I treat you, even though you don't believe that I have the right to exist. I am very tired of having young people and adults in the LGBT community hear 3 days of yelling and screaming about this. What do you think that did to them? What do you think that did to every gay teacher, every gay custodian, every gay worker in this city, every gay kid? What do you think that did to them? It made them afraid. It made them afraid. How dare you make them afraid because you are?
That's Jackie Goldberg, 78, who was elected as school board president in 2023. She grew up in Inglewood and is a lifelong activist. She wed her partner in 2004 when she served as an assemblywoman. The event took place at San Francisco City Hall when California Governor Gavin Newsom served as mayor of the city. He was crushed for allowing this to happen. Focus on real issues, they said. Assemblyman Mark Leno would say of Newsom's pledge, there will be fits and starts. It's not going to be a smooth ride, but this is how social change happens. The book, The Great Big Book of Families, was read to students as part of Saticoy Elementary School's optional assembly celebrating Pride Month. Optional as in only those children who wanted or whose parents wanted them to attend would be there. When homophobic conservatives caught wind of the reading, they falsely alleged the book was sexually explicit for featuring same-sex parents. About 100 anti-LGBTQ plus protesters showed up outside the school. They protested with signs that read, "No pride in grooming, parental choice matters," and the catchphrase that Nick Merckx loves, "Leave our kids alone." So look, man, y'all have seen our stuff, right? This is not just about this issue. I want everyone to understand this is a broader sweep by the conservative right to try and, in one speaker's words, as I've shown many times, eradicate trans people and get rid of the existence that we teach that simply sometimes parents are a man and a man or a woman and a woman. These are not difficult concepts. These are, according to the right, problems, when really it is just them hiding the cloak of religion and using it because they are the ones who are bigoted. And it all started, this is where the intersection of politics and sports comes in. It all began with Republicans picking their new target, which was trans people, and saying, how do we get out the vote? We create a problem that doesn't exist, which is trans people competing in women's sports. Guys, this is not a serious issue. I think people going after trans people is an issue. But someone trying to make friends, a harmless kid who is not necessarily trying to win because they are in the most peak athletic competition, or even what conservatives want you to think, which is, yeah, they couldn't win as a guy, so they're transitioning to be a girl because they want to win. That's not happening. That's not a thing. This is a stupid, feckless argument by the party of creating boogeymen when they are the boogeymen. They are the worst when it comes to this stuff. They do not care about people. They do not care about lowering your taxes because all they want to do is get in bed with billionaires. They do not care about giving you Medicare. They do not care about supplying housing. They do not care that you're getting sick by the water supply that they sold to Saudi Arabia and Arizona. They don't care about any of these things. All they need is a different target. It started with black people. That got old. That's not really cool anymore. So then it went to gay people. That wasn't cool. You know what? We'll let you be gay, but same-sex marriages. Nope, that also fell out of order. So now what's the next thing on an already marginalized group of people? Trans people. Riley Gaines has made a name for herself throughout all this. Michael Knowles has made a name for himself throughout all this. These are issues that are not issues. They do not belong in the public sphere as being, oh, this is a humongous problem. It's not. It's not a problem. Someone joining a track team so they can make friends and finish 80th out of 100 competitors in a cross-country meet or a high jump is not a problem. That is not a problem. The erosion of democracy is a problem. Billionaires controlling all of the money is a problem. Having class warfare amongst the left and the right is exactly what they are doing and accomplishing by saying, hey, look at the carrot, look at the carrot, look at the carrot. And all of us are taking the freaking bait. This is not a problem.